Ancient Sparta, a land of stark contrasts and unyielding resolve, a city-state forged in iron and discipline where every citizen was molded by the harsh demands of survival and warfare, a society shrouded in myth and legend, where tales of heroism and sacrifice were passed down through generations. Sparta, the warrior nation, evokes images of hoplites, their shields locked, advancing relentlessly. These warriors were the embodiment of Spartan strength and unity. But beneath the surface of Spartan military prowess lay a secret society, the Krypteia. This clandestine group operated in the shadows, their true purpose known only to a select few. A shadowy organization shrouded in mystery, the Krypteia has captivated historians for centuries. Their actions and motives remain a puzzle, adding to the allure of Spartan history. Its true purpose and practices remain a subject of debate, fueling endless fascination. Scholars have long argued over the role the Krypteia played in maintaining Spartan society. The Krypteia, often translated as the secret service or the hidden ones, was an integral part of the Spartan agoge, the rigorous education system that molded Spartan boys into warriors. This training was not just physical but also psychological, preparing them for the harsh realities of Spartan life. But unlike the public displays of martial skill and physical endurance, the Krypteia operated in the shadows, their actions cloaked in secrecy. They were the unseen enforcers of Spartan law and order. The very mention of the Krypteia sent shivers down the spines of the Helots, the enslaved population that formed the backbone of Spartan society. These secretive operatives were tasked with keeping the Helots in check, ensuring that they never rose against their Spartan masters. Through their covert operations, the Krypteia maintained the delicate balance of power within Sparta, a balance that allowed the city-state to thrive as a dominant military force in ancient Greece. Imagine, if you will, a society where young men, barely out of their teens, were given license to disappear into the night. These young men, chosen for their strength and cunning, embarked on a journey that would test their limits and shape their destinies. Armed with nothing but a knife and their wits, they were tasked with surviving off the land and evading detection. They moved like shadows, blending seamlessly with the night, their senses heightened by the ever-present danger. These were the Krypteis, the chosen few selected from the ranks of the Spartan elite to undergo this brutal and secretive training. Their training was not just physical, but also mental, honing their ability to think quickly and act decisively under pressure. Their mission, to instill fear and maintain order among the Helot population. The Helots, who were essentially serfs, vastly outnumbered the Spartans, and the Krypteia's role was crucial in keeping them subdued and preventing any thoughts of rebellion. The origins of the Krypteia are shrouded in antiquity, lost to the mists of time. The exact details of their formation and early missions remain a mystery, adding to the enigmatic aura that surrounds them. Some scholars attribute its founding to the legendary Spartan lawgiver Lycurgus, who sought to create a society where the warrior elite remained ever vigilant, ever ready to defend their way of life. Lycurgus's vision was one of discipline, strength, and unwavering loyalty to Sparta. Others believe it evolved organically from the need to control the vast Helot population, who outnumbered their Spartan masters 10-1. This imbalance of power necessitated a force that could operate in the shadows, ensuring that the Helots remained in check. Whatever its origins, the Krypteia became an essential element of Spartan society, shaping its values and ensuring its survival. Their presence was a constant reminder of the lengths to which Sparta would go to maintain its dominance and way of life. The Krypteia's legacy is a testament to the harsh realities of ancient Spartan society, where survival often depended on secrecy, strength, and an unyielding will. The Krypteia was not for the faint of heart. It was a grueling test of endurance and mental fortitude designed to push the limits of young Spartan men. These warriors were subjected to the harshest conditions, often left to fend for themselves in the wilderness with minimal supplies. It was a brutal crucible, forging warriors of unparalleled cunning and ruthlessness. The training was relentless, with each day bringing new challenges that tested their physical and mental limits. Combat training was intense, honing their skills to perfection. Selected for their skills and ruthlessness, Krypteias were tasked with hunting down and killing troublesome Helots. This was not just a test of strength but also of strategy and stealth. They had to navigate through the wilderness, tracking their targets with precision and executing their missions with cold efficiency. This served as a chilling reminder of Spartan dominance and instilled fear within the Helot population. The presence of the Krypteia was a constant threat, a reminder that rebellion would be met with swift and brutal retribution. They moved like phantoms through the night, their movements unseen, their presence undetected. The darkness was their ally, providing cover as they carried out their missions. Their ability to move silently and strike without warning made them a formidable force. But the Krypteia was more than just a campaign of terror. It was also a strategic operation, aimed at maintaining control over the Helot population. The Krypteia engaged in discussions and planning, ensuring that their actions were coordinated and effective. It was also a rite of passage, a test of cunning and survival. Young Spartans had to prove their worth, demonstrating their ability to survive in the harshest conditions. This was a crucial part of their training, preparing them for the challenges they would face as warriors. The Krypteia were forbidden from being caught. This added an extra layer of pressure as failure was not an option. They had to be constantly vigilant, always aware of their surroundings and ready to evade capture at a moment's notice. Capture meant a severe beating, a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of their society. This punishment was a deterrent, ensuring that the Krypteia remained focused and disciplined at all times. They were trained to live off the land, to blend in with the shadows, to become one with the night. This training was essential, as it allowed them to operate undetected and carry out their missions with precision. They were in essence the ghosts of Sparta, their presence felt, but never seen. Their ability to move unseen and strike without warning made them a powerful tool in maintaining Spartan dominance. The Krypteia was a testament to the strength and discipline of the Spartan warriors, a tradition that forged some of the most formidable soldiers in history. The psychological impact of the Krypteia on its participants was profound. Imagine the mental fortitude required to live with such constant pressure, to exist in a perpetual state of alert. It was a crucible that forged warriors, but it also exacted a heavy toll. The Krypteia instilled in its members a deep sense of paranoia, a belief that danger lurked around every corner. This constant state of fear and suspicion had a profound impact on Spartan society as a whole. It fostered a culture of secrecy and mistrust, where even close friends and family members were kept at arm's length. The Spartans, for all their martial prowess, lived in a state of perpetual anxiety, ever watchful for signs of rebellion or betrayal. The Krypteia, while central to Spartan society, was not without its critics. Even in ancient times, its brutal methods sparked controversy. Aristotle, the renowned Greek philosopher, condemned the Krypteia as a wicked institution, arguing that it bred a culture of violence and fear that ultimately undermined Spartan society. He believed that the constant threat of violence created a climate of suspicion and paranoia that poisoned relationships between Spartans and Helots alike. Despite the criticisms, the Krypteia endured for centuries, a testament to its perceived effectiveness in maintaining order. The Spartan elite, ever pragmatic, saw it as a necessary evil, a brutal but effective means of ensuring their continued dominance. The Krypteia played a significant role in maintaining Spartan hegemony in the Peloponnese. By instilling fear and obedience in the Helot population, the Krypteia ensured a stable workforce that freed up Spartan citizens to focus on military training and warfare. This allowed Sparta to punch above its weight, fielding a professional army that dominated its neighbors. The fear instilled by the Krypteia extended beyond the Helots. Neighboring city-states, aware of the Spartans' ruthlessness, were often reluctant to challenge their dominance. The Krypteia, in essence, served as a deterrent, a constant reminder of the price of defiance. The influence of the Krypteia permeated Spartan society, shaping its values and worldview. The emphasis on secrecy, discipline, and ruthlessness became defining characteristics of Spartan culture. Spartan society was built on a foundation of obedience and conformity. From a young age, Spartans were taught to suppress their individuality and submit to the collective will. This emphasis on conformity extended to all aspects of Spartan life, from the clothes they wore to the food they ate. Individuality was seen as a weakness, a threat to the social order. The Krypteia, with its emphasis on secrecy and ruthlessness, reinforced these values, reminding Spartans of the price of dissent. The Krypteia, like much of ancient Spartan history, is shrouded in mystery. The Spartans themselves left behind few written records, preferring to let their actions speak for themselves. Our knowledge of the Krypteia comes primarily from the writings of outsiders such as Plutarch and Xenophon, who were both fascinated and appalled by this secretive institution. Their accounts, often contradictory and prone to exaggeration, paint a picture of a brutal and secretive organization that instilled fear and obedience in equal measure. While we may never know the full extent of the Krypteia's activities, its impact on Spartan society is undeniable. The Krypteia continues to fascinate and horrify us in equal measure. Modern historians and scholars continue to debate its true nature and purpose, piecing together fragments of evidence from ancient texts and archaeological discoveries. Some view it as a barbaric practice, a stain on the legacy of ancient Greece. Others see it as a product of its time, a necessary evil in a society obsessed with martial prowess and social stability. Regardless of one's interpretation, the Krypteia serves as a stark reminder of the human capacity for both cruelty and ingenuity. The Krypteia, though long gone, continues to cast a long shadow over our perceptions of ancient Sparta. It serves as a reminder that even the most celebrated civilizations have their dark underbellies, their hidden truths. The story of the Krypteia is a cautionary tale, a reminder that the pursuit of power and stability can come at a terrible cost. And as we gaze upon the ruins of ancient Sparta, we are left to ponder the enduring legacy of this enigmatic society and the secrets it so carefully and meticulously guarded.
Please support our channel, like, share and subscribe. Thanks, Harry.